Welcome to the PrepZone. My name is Grant Yenny, and tonight we're here at Hubie Gallagher Gymnasium at Covington High School for a big district boys basketball matchup as St. Paul's travels to take on Covington. Should be a good one. I spoke with both coaches moments ago. Let's hear what they had to say, and we'll get to the action. Pregame with Coach Reed. Coach, is our first time seeing your team in the PrepZone this season. Can you give us a rundown on how your season's been so far?
So we're 9-10 right now. A little different than when we seen you last season. We're 1-1 in district. A lot tougher schedule. You know, we went on the road, Madison Prep, Walker's tournament. Out of our 10 losses, we've lost 6 or 7 quality programs.
This is a big rivalry matchup here tonight. What's it going to take to beat St. Paul's?
They're going to be disciplined, man. We got to stay composed. We know what they want to do. They're going to try to press us for 4 quarters. We got to take care of the basketball, finish around the rim, and be a little more physical tonight. Like I said, we're a lot different personnel-wise than we were a month ago, but the group we got right now is playing hard and they're playing together.
Pregame with Coach Dale. Coach, it's our first time seeing your team in the PrepZone. How's your season been so far?
Good. We took a few, we had a few lumps earlier in the year, but really proud of this team. I think we've gotten better as the year goes on. We're 15-5 right now, 2-0 in the district, but this is going to be a big challenge for us. Covington's a great team with a really special player, and so we got to be ready to play tonight.
And in a game like this, a rivalry matchup, how do you control emotions?
That's always the big thing, especially playing on the road. It's such a great rivalry, between our school and theirs, and it's always such a great, environment in the gym. So we talk about that a lot with our guys. Just slow down, breathe, enjoy it, but also, can't get too fast, can't get too high, can't get too low.
Demetrios and Callahan to tip this one away, get this rivalry matchup started. St. Paul's quickly going the other way, puts it off the glass and in. That's Zachary Finn getting it started early for the St. Paul's Wolves. They lead 2-0. Jalen Carter now bringing it the other way for the Covington Lions. Jaquan Chapman looking for an option to pass to, finds Morris. And stolen away by the Wolves. This one to Isaiah Phillips. Phillips looking for Demetrios. Demetrios from downtown. Off the mark, rebounded by St. Paul's. And a jump ball, so it'll be Lion ball. Reggie Gause bringing it up. Now passed over to Carter. Jumper goes. Ricardo Morris for 2. Morris, a junior, for Coach Reed. Now a 3-point attempt. Phillips drains it. 5-2. St. Paul's leading here in the first quarter. 3-pointer attempt is off the mark, hitting off the side of the rim. Going back the other way, number 35, Zachary Finn bringing it up court. Finn, a sophomore for Coach Dale. There's Broussard to Scheck-Snyder. Demetrios up to Finn. Finn puts it up. And Carter comes down with the rebound. And that one out of reach of Kobe Callahan. And will be a throw-in for the Wolves. They're in front of the St. Paul's cheerleaders. Demetrios throwing it in to Isaiah Phillips, a senior for the St. Paul squad. In this starting lineup, you have 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and a sophomore. Good pass there to an open Finn. Finn now to Broussard. Phillips open for 3 off the mark, but Finn comes away with it, and they're going to call a foul on the Lions. That one called on Kobe Callahan. Throw in for the Wolves, and a good pass there. Banking it off the glass there was Broussard. 7-2 St. Paul's. Three-point attempt for the Lions. Phillips coming down with the rebound, quickly passing it out to Demetrios before going out of bounds. Athletic play there by the senior. And a 3-point attempt is off the mark for St. Paul's. Now Demetrios open, And the lay-in goes, and Coach Reed will take a timeout. So with 5:23 remaining here in the first quarter, St. Paul's leads 9-2. Coming out of the timeout, the throw in from Reggie Gause, as Covington is looking to get some offense going, trailing by 7. Following the fast start by the Wolves here in the first. Carter, and that one stripped away, tipped out by Scheck-Snyder, and that is going to be Lion ball. Gause throws it in to Chapman. Chapman up, and Callahan full extension to try and come down with that one, but a foul called on Evan Scheck-Snyder, the junior for Coach Dale. Bounce pass there, up and in. Jalen Carter. So 9-4, St. Paul's leading here. Demetrios bringing it up, has a lane. That one stripped away, and he goes down hard. Foul going to be called on Reggie Gause. So Demetrios to shoot for the Wolves. First one, swish. Second attempt from the senior Demetrios. Sinks it. 4 points on the night for Dylan Demetrios as St. Paul's leads 11-4 with 4:39 to go in the first. Gause looking for an option to pass to, trying to get through, gets there, up. And Demetrios got all ball there, but Gause comes back down with it, and they're going to call a jump ball. Throwing goes to Isaiah Phillips. Phillips didn't look ready for it at first. He looked to be looking over at Coach Dale. There's Finn looking to kick it out. 3-point attempt. And Gause comes down with it. Reggie Gause averages 10 rebounds a game for the Lions. Long pass over to Carter and blocked away. That was out off of a St. Paul's, off of a Demetrios. So it'll be another throw in for the Lions. Subs come in. Showers checks in for the Lions, and Mahoney in for St. Paul's. Driving up off the glass and one. Your Chapman. Called on the foul called on the sophomore Zach Fenn. Junior Chapman. It's at 11-7 St. Paul's. Fenn wide open for the lay-in. Fenn 4 points on the night, makes it 13-7 St. Paul's. Up and off the mark. We have a foul called. That called on Chapman. So a throw-in coming from the Wolves. Mahoney bringing it up court for the Wolves. That one stripped away. Mahoney gets it back. Driving, and way to be patient there by Evan Scheck-Snyder. Driving toward the basket. The two Lion defenders came up and over pursued, left him wide open to lay it in. 15-7 St. Paul's. And that's a foul on Broussard. And we'll send Bobby Showers to the line to shoot. Showers, a two-sport athlete for the Lions, also a member of the Lion football team. Showers' first attempt is off the mark. As subs come in, sophomore Blake Davis checks in for Broussard for the Wolves. Showers' second attempt coming. Off the mark, Davis comes away with it. And Demetrios driving it up court quickly. Demetrios looking to bring it to the basket, kicks it out. There's Mahoney. Mahoney to Fenn. Fenn behind the back. Here's Demetrios driving up off the glass and in. 6 points for Dylan Demetrios. Makes it 17-7 here in the first. St. Paul's leading. Here's Showers, puts it up. Off the mark, Fenn going the other way. Foul called on Chapman. Chase Scott checking in for the Lions. And Demetrios throwing it in right in front of the scorer's table. Reggie Gauze in his way and gets it into Matthew Mahoney. Driving his Finn, has a man wide open outside. Three-point attempt off the mark, and the Lions come down with it. Cabron James. And that foul called on Dylan Demetrios. So Gauze to throw this one in. Inbounds to Williams. Gauze, pick was set, but Davis did a good job reading it. Three-point attempt, Williams drains it. Cabron Williams, a junior for Coach Reed, draining that one, making it 17-10 here in the first. Fenn driving up and in. 6 points on the night for the sophomore. 19-10, Wolves with 1:13 to go here in the first. Bryce Blackwell is hit as he passes, and the ball goes sailing out of bounds. Throw in coming for the Lions. Gauze into Scott. Under a minute to play here in the first. Williams slings it. Good. And they're just Finn from up top coming down on the ball. That was all ball, knocking it loose. They're splitting defenders, and they're going to call a foul on Scott. Sends Jones to the line to shoot. Drains the first one. Phillips checking back in for the Wolves. Second attempt coming from the senior Jones. That one off the front edge of the rim. Jones gets it back though. Pass to Murray. Davis looking for an option to pass to as he has Carter all over him. 15 seconds on the clock here in the first. Phillips driving. Phillips puts it up off the mark. Oh, and Davis is blocked. Scott gets it. Here's Gauze with 3 seconds remaining. Gauze puts it up at the buzzer off the glass. And at the end of the first, St. Paul's leads 20-10. Kicking off the second, Reggie Gauze throws it in. St. Paul's leading 20-10. Here's Chase Scott driving, a big collision there. And that will be called on Scott, so a throw-in coming for the Wolves. Colin Feeler to throw this one in. Feeler, a sophomore, inbounds to Cade Colombo, another sophomore. Feeler outside to Scheck-Snyder and loses the ball, but able to come back away with it. Pressure there from Carter. Scheck-Snyder. And then loses the handle once again, and a foul called. Ben Broussard to the line to shoot. Off the mark there. Covington comes down with it. It's Cabron Williams. Williams going up court, passing out to Jalen Carter. Foul called there on Feeler. So a throw-in coming from the Lions. Williams off the mark. Going the other way, Ben Broussard passing up to Colombo. Three-point attempt knocked away as Jalen Carter went up for it. And Reggie Gauze to throw in for Covington. Gauze, also a multi-sport athlete here for the Lions, was a wide receiver for the Lion football team there as Cabron Williams lays it in for two. Colombo out to Scheck-Snyder, drains it for three. Evan Scheck-Snyder now 5 points on the night as St. Paul's leads 23-12. Chase Scott looking for an option to pass to. This one lofted up, and St. Paul's comes down with it. Cameron Darr. Scheck-Snyder. Feeler up and rims out. Foul called on Darr. So Gauze to throw in. And Callahan checks back in for the Lions. 5:54 to go here before half. And St. Paul's leading 23-12 as Jalen Carter brings the ball up court. Rushing forward. And one. Morris shot off the rim. Covington comes down with it up and in. Kobe Callahan. Good work there, going up, getting the rebound and putting it back. 23-16. St. Paul's. Phillips losing the handle on it there, and Covington going back the other way. Gauze is swarmed, a man wide open, three-point attempt, drains it. Ricardo Morris. And the crowd here is fired up here in Hubie Gallagher Gymnasium. 23-19 with 5 minutes to go. And now going back the other way. Covington, and now Isaiah Phillips gets it back. Phillips, windmill, doesn't go. And Gauze comes down with it. Foul called on Feeler. Gauze to the line to shoot. And in and out. Going the other way. Ben Broussard bringing it up. Broussard guarded by Callahan. Here's Phillips. Up and in. Matthew Mahoney. 25-19, St. Paul's getting it back. Finn off the glass and in. And Zachary Finn with 8 points on the night as St. Paul's leads 27-19. Here's Williams out, three-point attempt, drains it. Ricardo Morris. (27-22) with 3:55 to go. And going back the other way, Covington looking for an option to pass to, finds Gauze. Three-point attempt, drains it. From downtown, Cabrin Williams. My goodness, at Covington within 2 of tying this one up. Demetrios. And double dribble called there. Covington doing an exceptional job here in the second, forcing turnovers and making the most of them. They were trailing by 10 coming into this one, and now one basket away from tying this one up. Losing the handle on it. Isaiah Phillips gets it to Finn. Finn off the glass and in. 10 points for Zach Finn. Gauze driving off the glass and in. Phillips brings it up. Phillips jumper off the mark. Gauze comes away with it. Gauze coast to coast. No, it doesn't go. And that'll be St. Paul's ball as it was last touched by Bryce Blackwell, and a timeout called on the floor. 2:20 to go here before half. St. Paul's leads 29-27. Demetrios to throw this one in after coming out of the timeout. St. Paul's leading 29-27. Ooh. Called on the freshman Blackwell. That'll send Mahoney to the line to shoot. Off the mark, Gauze. And stolen away by Finn. Here's Phillips lofting it up. And out of bounds, that'll be Lion ball. Lions looking to tie it up. Gauze lofts it over to Carter. Carter kicks it out to Showers. Carter up to Gauze. Outside, three-point attempt for the, it would have been for the lead, but off the mark. Demetrios going the other way, looking for a lane, knocked loose. Demetrios wants a foul. Gauze. That one picked off, going the other way by Broussard. Broussard off the glass and in. 4 points on the night for Broussard as St. Paul's leads 31-27. With a minute to go here before half. That one tipped up. Here's Blackwell. Blackwell jumper. Wow, Broussard comes down with it. Finn, Demetrios, lay-in goes. 8 points on the night for the senior Demetrios. 28 seconds on the clock. Here's Carter. Deep three attempt, strains it. My goodness, Ricardo Morris. Eight seconds. And they're going the other way. Is Gauze stealing that one away. Gauze lofts it up and off the mark at the buzzer. So we head to half. St. Paul's leading 33-30. Second half underway here at Hubie Gallagher Gymnasium. Phillips bringing the ball up. Finn. St. Paul's leading 33-30 here at the top of the second half. That one up and in. Evan Schecksnyder with 7 points on the night. Covington trails by 5. Jaquan Chapman looking for an option to pass to here. Finally finds a lane, looks to put it up, slings it out, has a man open, and that one off the mark. But a great effort there. Chapman gets under the basket, gets the rebound there, puts it back. And it's 35-32 St. Paul's. Phillips out to Schecksnyder. Schecksnyder to Fenn. Fenn up and in. 12 points on the night for Fenn as he heads to the line to shoot. Looking to give St. Paul's a 6-point lead. Drains it. 38-32. St. Paul's leading. Carter has Chapman open. Gauze from deep. Oh, wow. From downtown, Reggie Gauze for 3. Gauze now with 5 points on the night. And here comes a throw in for the Wolves. Dylan Demetrios. 3-point attempt for the Wolves. And Schecksnyder drains it, his second 3 of the night. 10 points for the junior, makes it 41-35 with 6:17 to go. St. Paul's picks it off. Finn off the glass and in. And just like in the first half, St. Paul's starting off firing. There's Scheck-Snyder. That errant pass, ball came loose. Scheck-Snyder just let it go. And it's Demetrios to throw it in. Finds Fenn on the run. Fenn selling it as if Morris tipped it out. But it'll be a Covington throw-in over there on the far sideline. Carter finds a lane, puts it up, stuffed down by Broussard. Going the other way is Finn behind the back. Here's Demetrios, wide open, three-point attempt. Hits off the front edge of the rim. St. Paul's able to come down with it. Broussard puts it up and in. 6 points on the night for the junior Broussard as St. Paul's leads by 10, 45-35. Three-point attempt for the Lions goes. Cabron Williams, his third three of the night. 45-38. Isaiah Phillips. And Gauze comes down with it. Up. Gauze. Get the rebound again. Up and in. Foul called on Cabron Williams. So it'll be a throw-in for the Wolves. It'll be Scheck-Snyder to throw it in. And Bryce Blackwell checks in place of Carter. Cabron Williams called again with a foul. Broussard. Demetrios guarded by Gauze. Lofts this one up to Broussard. Broussard turns up, gets his own rebound and put back. Eight points for Broussard. Gauze throwing this one in. Gauze from deep drains it. Ten points on the night for Reggie Gauze, halfway to his average. And Broussard puts it up and in. 10 points. 49-43, St. Paul's leading here with 3:48 to go in the third. Driving up. So they call the foul on Broussard before the basket. So it'll be a throw in for Gauze. Gauze being actively recruited by McNeese, University of Tennessee, Martin, numerous junior colleges. This one tipped away, Fenn, and a foul called. They're going to call that one on Gauze. Phillips brings it up court for the Wolves. Losing the handle on that one on the bit of an errant pass. The Lions come away with it. Up and foul called. Called on Broussard. So it'll send Chapman to the line to shoot for the Lions. Chapman with 5 points on the night. Sinks the first one. Second one. Seven points on the night for Chapman, as St. Paul's leads by 4. Davis to Mahoney. 3-point attempt off the mark from the Wolves, and Chapman comes down with it, going the other way. Kick. Oh, and that one's tipped away by Fenn as he was trying to pass it out to Gauze. Here's Callahan. 3-pointer. Drains it. $10 points on the night for Chapman. Up the Fenn. Open 3. Phillips is off the mark. Scheck-Snyder able to come down with it. And in. Mahoney for 2. 4 points for the senior on the night. St. Paul's leading 51-48. Oh, and that one swatted away as Blackwell was shooting. Now it goes out of bounds off of Fenn. Chase Scott. And that one rims out, gets a rebound and back in. Great hustle. Jaquan Chapman. Good focus and effort there. You can't coach that. Driving up, and a battle for the rebound there. And they're going to call Davis with a foul. Gauze to throw this one in. Inbounds to Jaquan Chapman. 90 ticks to go here in the quarter, and a foul is going to be called on Fenn. Chapman gets it over to Scott. Coach Dale yelling at his team to talk. Deep 3 attempt. Reggie Gauze. His third 3 of the night, the leading scorer in Covington High history. Has 13 points on the night here, and Covington getting the ball back there, under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Williams. That one picked off. Going the other way, up and blocked, but they're going to call the foul. Chapman going to be called with the foul as Evan Scheck-Snyder went to lay that one in.
Scheck-Snyder drains the first one.
Demetrios back in for St. Paul's.
Scheck-Snyder drains the second.
Phillips back out for the Wolves.
And Scheck-Snyder 12 points on the night as Covington inbounds, 30 seconds to play here in the third quarter. And it's tied up 53-53. Gauze off the mark. Here's Davis. And Gauze will be called with the foul. So Demetrios will throw this one in with 7 seconds to go here in the third. Oh, Davis couldn't get the handle on it, and Matthew Mahoney will be called with the travel. Carter to throw it in. There's 3 seconds on the clock. Carter throws it in. This one up long, and the buzzer sounds. And at the end of 3, the score is tied up, 53-53. Top of the fourth. Thought about it. Pressure started bearing down, and going the other way is Mahoney. Mahoney up off the glass, doesn't go, and Covington comes down with it. Carter going the other way. And a big collision there, and a foul called. Gauze inbounds to Jaquan Chapman. Chapman's had a sensational night, as has Gauze. 3-point attempt, drains it. Ricardo Morris once again. 15 points on the night. Turnover there going the other way. And that called on Kobe Callahan. So Phillips bringing it in for St. Paul's. Ben outside Mahoney, off the mark, and Carter comes down with it. Tripped up. That's going to be called on Evan Scheck-Snyder. Covington leading 56-53 with 6:42 to go in the fourth. And it sends Ricardo Morris to the line to shoot for the Lions. Wet spot on the court, having to wipe it up for obvious safety reasons. Morris drains it. Second shot up and goes. That's 17 points on the night for Ricardo Morris as Covington leads 58-53. Phillips out to Demetrios. Good defense there by Covington, swarming to the ball. Phillips. Good ball movement from St. Paul's, but Covington not letting him inside. Scheck-Snyder is off the mark and a foul called on the Lions. So that'll send Ben Broussard to the line to shoot. Drains it. And Coach Reed will take a timeout. 6:13 to go here in the fourth. Covington leads 59-53. Broussard off the mark. Fenn comes down with it. Broussard out to Phillips. Three-point attempt off the mark. Callahan swats it down, and Gauze is able to come away with it. So Fenn called with the foul there. Carter heads to the line, and this second half has really been a big foul party. No, and tipped out by Callahan. Phillips. Good ball movement there. Demetrios looking to turn, and it gets tipped out, but Phillips is able to come away with it. And Fenn for three is off the mark. Miscommunication between St. Paul's nearly leads to the ball going out of bounds, but they're able to save it. And Demetrios from downtown is off the mark as Callahan comes down with it. Here's Chapman up off the glass and in. $14 points on the night for Chapman. Here's Fenn lofting this one up. And Fenn able to follow up. Puts it in, and that will lead to a timeout on the floor as Covington leads 61-56 with 5:02 remaining here in the fourth. So Gauze with the throw in coming out of the timeout. Covington leading 61-56. Looking to pass this one is St. Paul's. Bly's to the ball. Carter gets it back after it's tipped out, able to dish it to Callahan. And that's after some gymnastics down there. That goes out of bounds. And it'll be a throw in for the Wolves. Fenn out to Phillips. His man open, Scheck-Snyder. Tipped back to St. Paul. Scheck-Snyder up and in. $14 points on the night for Scheck-Snyder. Three-point attempt off the front edge of the rim, and Fenn comes down with it. Fenn can't complete the coast-to-coast. Carter up, and Carter coast to coast. (63-58). Covington leading, 3:23 to go here in the fourth. Oh, picked off. Jaquan Chapman. And stolen, going the other way is Phillips. Phillips up, too much on it, swatted down now. Phillips for three. And Carter able to come down with it. Now quickly the other way is Williams, up and in. Cameron Williams, 13 points on the night. Bounce pass there, and Covington, great job. Diving on top of it was Jaquan Chapman and immediately calling the timeout. 2:37 to go here in the fourth. Covington leads 65-58. Gauze with the inbounds pass coming out of the timeout. Williams. Here's Gauze. Guarded by Fenn. Gauze. And they're going to call over and back. Phillips looking for an option to pass to there, links up with Mahoney. Pass up to Finn. Finn back out to Schexnayder for three. Rims out. Foul called. That'll be a throw-in for the Wolves. And now Dylan Demetrios will check back in. Bounce pass to Broussard, and the lane goes. 13 points on the night for the junior Broussard. This one launched for Carter. Carter gets around Demetrios, puts it up. Cameron Williams, now Fenn comes away with it, punched out. And ball all over the place there. Eventually, there Phillips comes away with it. Here's Fenn up, off the mark, and Morris with the rebound. Gauze, three-point attempt, and Phillips comes down with the rebound. St. Paul's, Phillips out to Demetrios, driving, puts it up and in. Demetrios for two, and a timeout on the floor. 1:07 to go here in the fourth, and Covington leads 65-62. So Gauze throws it in, 1:06 to go here, and St. Paul's is pressing. Dumps this one off, and that's going to be a foul called on St. Paul's. Called on, Broussard. So Chapman will head to the line to shoot, but I was just talking to Rhett Sharp during the break, and regardless of record, because of this rivalry matchup, when these two teams play, it's always a good one. This one close, 66-62, Covington leading. Chapman drains the second. So under a minute to go. Demetrios gets it, Broussard, and a foul called. They say no basket. They call the foul on Chase Scott. So Broussard to the line to shoot. Broussard sinks it. 14 points on the night for Broussard. Make that 15. Covington leads 67-64. Carter to Gauze. Foul called on Fenn. So the foul party in full effect. Gauze heads to the line to shoot. That one hits off the front edge. Second shot coming from Gauze. Sinks it. Fenn. That was last touched by Morris. So a throw in for the Wolves. Here's Demetrios. Looks for an option to throw it into. Gets it into Zachary Fenn. .27 seconds on the clock. Here's Demetrios driving, has a lane. Wow, that one goes wild. And that'll be Covington ball. The subs coming in for St. Paul's. Colin Thieler checking in. 20 seconds to go here in the fourth. And Covington up by 4. Lofted out. Gauze is double covered and a foul called. So Jalen Carter to the line to shoot. Looking to extend this Covington lead, make it more difficult for St. Paul's here late. Second one off the mark. St. Paul's bringing it up. 3-point attempt. Check Snyder. Rims out. Gauze comes down with it. Gauze going the other way, looking to take it coast to coast. Gauze off the glass and in. Clock still running. 1-0, and that will do it. Covington is victorious in this rivalry matchup over St. Paul's. So let's send our thank yous to those who helped bring you this game, starting with our superintendent, Mr. Trey Foles, our director of broadcasting, Dr. Melody Menard, cameraman, Rhett Sharp, editor and coordinator of Channel 13, Dave the Rave Williams. So from Hubie Gallagher Gymnasium, where the Covington Lions defeat the St. Paul's Wolves, my name is Grant Yenny. Good night. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.